Hello, everybody. So, good afternoon. And today we have Lini with us. Lini?
Yeah.
And Prakash, no?
Pratik.
Pratik with us. And we are going to just dive into their exciting lifestyle. Okay, first question first. So, I know your daughter went to school for the first few years. Like for the first 10 years?
No. The last was 5th standard.
Okay, so
The elder one went till 5th standard. The younger one went till 3rd, I guess.
Okay,
It seems like ages back.
Yeah. So how, like, now they're 14. Now she's 14. Your eldest daughter is 14.
Yeah.
So it's been 4 years of lifestyle change, I should call it. So why this big decision? Like going to school, taking out of school is a big decision. Why? How did that happen? What was your thoughts? What was the backstory? Let's hear it all.
Okay.
No, please. Just excuse me.
So the thing is this, that to give you just a quick backstory, like it was something during our initial period of marriage. We had gone to a beach in Mumbai, and I was approached by a very young girl. She must be somewhere around 7 to 8 year old. And she just approached me and she said that, may I pray for you? Am I audible enough, Suma?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. So she asked me that, may I pray for you? And it was very astonishing for me, like telling me that, oh, someone is going to pray for me. So I said, yeah, sure. And while she was praying for me, holding my hand, her must be nanny or whoever the guardian must be, she came running and she said, please do not mind. It's the way she does. She feels the vibes and she comes and she starts praying, holding the hands of the strangers. So I was like, okay. And then I started talking that why does she do this? And in that process, I discovered that she was being homeschooled.
Okay.
This was way back in 2004 or 5, I guess. And that's when it came to me that, oh, is there something called this also? And since then I started researching about it. Researching would be a very big word. It was just a thought which was in a seed phase, and and things were happening. Then to talk about, like, even my experience as a student in the proper school. See, I have a lot of affinity towards school. I've got a lot of things from school. I'm not going to deny that. So it's not about school that I was against it. It was the education system, the way the things were being proceeded in the school, which I had problem with. And growing up, I felt that I was curbed a lot because of this system. And this, I was so sure that my children will not go through it. So I was in search of a school where things would be more explorative, where the student would be the priority, where the child would be the priority. So I got a good school. I must say, they were enrolled in Euro School in Thane, and it was very good. The teachers were very supportive. The teachers were very beautiful, and whole process was good. But then by the time my elder child was in 4th standard, I understood that things were not working as the way they should work for her. I mean, it seemed that the threshold has come. It doesn't seem that the school is now having anything to add on to the personality of Nia. So that's when things were more, headstrong. That made me more headstrong to take a course of alternative education. To tell you truthfully, Suma, I didn't do any research. Like lots of parents talk to me. They ask me, you must be asking, or you must be having questions that, oh, which site you went, which parent you talk, which organization, ye, wo.
Yeah.
Na, Baba.
इतना कुछ नहीं किया हमने. इतना deep मतलब dive नहीं किया उस चीज में हमने.
We always knew two things. It is the child who is to be the priority. what is the need of the child. Second, the wholesome education should be there. We generally get confused by this thought that literacy को हम लोग education समझने लग जाते हैं.
Yeah.
It's not that. Literacy, knowledge, wisdom, ये सब मिला के education होता है, और skill set इसका whole accumulation है. तो ये सारी चीजों को आपको साथ में रखना बहुत जरूरी होता है. एंड स्कूल का जो अभी जो एक्चुअल एजुकेशन सिस्टम है वो मुझे ऐसा लगता है लिटरेसी की तरफ ज्यादा ध्यान देता है बजाय और बाकी चीजों के. सो दैट वाज द ड्राइविंग फोर्स फॉर अस टू पुल आउट द चिल्ड्रन.
So it's like, did you speak to any homeschoolers before you pull out, or you just decided, no, this is not working to my child and we will just pull out? No. Any research,
So,
reading books, nothing went into it.
So the decision was made. It was just that we had to find a path. That was it. So for that, I think, yes, I didn't spoke to many, but there were only 1 or 2 people whom I spoke who were already into it. And then see, वो एक कहावत है ना कि अगर आप शिद्दत से कुछ चाहते हो तो यूनिवर्स भी आपके लिए राइट. सो वो ऐसा होता चला गया कि हमने डिसाइड कर लिया था कि अब बच्चों को निकाल देना है और अपने को उनको होम स्कूल करना है. सो होता गया कि कोई ना कोई मिलता गया, चीजें बातें होती चली गई, आगे बढ़ता चला गया. बट ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ कि हमने बहुत ज्यादा चीजें रिसर्च करी. मुझे एक चीज पता थी, NIOS, दैट्स इट, खत्म बात. मेरे लिए सब चीजें वहीं पर स्टॉप हो गई कि आई नो दिस थिंग हैपेंड. और मेरे लिए एक बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन था दैट व्हाट इफ in future my child decides to pursue a formal education, then is there a possibility?
Correct.
So there was a possibility. I was assured of it. I researched about it, and that's it. Then there was no looking back.
Okay.
Khatam.
Yeah, actually now I guess once you make a decision, you kind of are there. You've done 90% of the work. Now, no, most of the people, even if they come with, I tell them there's NIOS, IGCSE, and still they have so many doubts. Like once you're not clear, you can't really decide anything. Okay, so once you decided, you took. So did you ask Nia, if she wants to continue school or she wants to be taken out of school?
Actually, when we were deciding to start the homeschooling, we all 4 sit together and we discuss this together. That are you comfortable that from tomorrow onwards you will not be going to school? So are you comfortable with that? Are you okay with it? Because it's as she said, it's a lifestyle.
Correct.
So it's a huge difference in the lifestyle. So it was a all 4 of us decided to go for it.
Because it will be always a family decision. I wanted this homeschooling to be started from the day 1 itself, only when Nia was born in 2007. However, my partner was not comfortable. So that's okay. It took us time to come to that balance. And yes, we spoke to our children before we completely withdrew from the education system. Of course, being children, who wouldn't love? So they were very excited. They were like, mazza.
About like no friends and stuff like that, she was okay with it.
Yeah, see, these all things don't matter. Whatever people may say, or yes, I get so much of these questions, and I'm pretty sure if you must be listening to Kudrat also, okay, what about your social life? What about friends?
Yeah.
Kids don't bother about this, yeah. They do not. It is us who are bothering about it. आप खुद सोच के देखिए, आपकी पूरी लाइफ स्पैन में आपके कितने फ्रेंड्स होते हैं?
Correct. और कितने से रोज बातचीत होता है?
Exactly. I mean, you do not do that, okay? So even 1 friend, even 2 friends are more than enough, which you will, in your due course of life, you will make it. It's not like that. And not only my own experience, but I have seen that at least homeschoolers and unschooler kids have 100% more confidence while having social skills, while talking to others than the regular kids.
Yeah. Okay, so you decided you will take her out of school, and then what? Then what?
Now, Then what? That was the magical thing, you know, that's what it is. Actually, we need to dive into that much more.
Yeah, then what did you guys do?
So my action plan was like this, that was in my mind. Of course, nothing is like sealed or anything. We do it with moment, we live in the moment. So my action plan was just like this, that I'm going to go with their need right now, what my child needs. So my both the children are different in personality, they have different likings, so everything has to be according to them, tailor made. So first year, I just made them, not only them, but us also, to soak in into it, that this is the lifestyle. So they were getting up at their own time, they were sleeping at their own time, they were eating at their own time, they were doing their chores, they were taking their bath, all those things, everything, they were doing it on their own wish. 1 year.
Yeah,
Yes,
full 1 year.
full 1 year. That was the thing. It was chaotic. It was very chaotic. To the point that after a few months, my elder child came to me and asked me this question, Suma, that, are you sure that you are doing the right thing with us? That was huge. That was huge.
Very big.
And I was like, what made you think that? So she said, you know, what is happening? I don't know. I just get up, I just read, I just play, and I just sleep. And I watch TV. What else? What? So now that's where the discussion, now the process will start. Now that you have that in you, what else I can do? So then we sat together. Then we decided, okay, what can be the timetable? Because the elder child was getting frustrated. The younger child was like, okay, somewhat.
She was 6 when you took her out of the school, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So then we came up with a mutual timetable. What are the likings? So my elder child is more into reading. So her whole day was more dominated by that. My younger child was more kinesthetic, more into arts and fingers. So her day was more into that. That's how we started up.
So the first year that you spent, I heard Nia telling that she was frustrated and irritated. She didn't know what to do. So how was that time for you guys to deal with it? Like,
we questioned each other every minute. We questioned everything.
Actually, it was me who was questioning all the time. Are we have taken the right decision or not? Is it a blunder we have done?
Yeah, I mean, see, the children are not going to school, and they are allowed to do whatever they want. So they get unlimited TV, unlimited video watching thing, and were you not really like scared or like the questioning? How did you deal with that whole phase? What was your mindset, or did you prepare? Like, I don't know what. How did it go?
So Suma, yes, questioning was always there. Like he said, he questioned me, I questioned myself. Everything was there, and it's a part of process. If you're not going to ask, you're not going to discover, you're not going to invent, you're not going to move further. So questioning was good, and I had utter faith in the process. The process of believing the child.
How did this belief come? I'm still wondering. Like, you didn't speak to many homeschoolers. You didn't like at least speak. Like, now we know Kudrat, we know Nia. Like, this process works, but you didn't do that. Like, I'm just wondering, how did that faith come? And like, yeah, how?
So maybe my profession also helped me, and my own past life, like as in childhood, as I discussed, that was the major set for me. That was the major thing which played in taking this decision. My profession, I'm an applied theater practitioner. I closely work with children, and I'm more into theater process. theater in education, drama and education. So there I have seen students struggling, children struggling, parents struggling. More importantly, how do I define? I mean, like there's nothing, I cannot put it in, no, I definitely can put it in words. It is more like that, growing up, I always wanted my parents to have faith in me. You know, if there used to go something wrong and my parents used to complain that you did this, you did that, I heard that you did this wrong, I heard that you did that wrong. I always used to, in back of my mind, used to say, Mom, please, at least have faith in me. I'm your offspring, you know. Chalo, if you do not believe me, at least believe your parenting. So that seed, that I think that's how that faith was in me, that I don't care what others say, it's me and my child. If my child right now needs books, then that's it, done, khatam baat. उसके आगे मुझे कुछ सोचना नहीं है, मुझे ये नहीं सोचना है, मुझे ये नहीं देखना है what the other parent is doing. Oh no, you need to go to the nature. No, that is not the need of my child, na baba. My children are super metro bred. Okay, they have never been to the nature or this or that, but they still understand, they still are close, they know, they respect the other beings and everything. You must have seen with me also, they are more, they are very much in connection with their spirituality, their music, their art, their academics, everything. I have complete faith because of this only, that what matters, what is the priority. I think that was the basis of our marriage also. We both, when got married, it was the most question, who is important? What is important? Whenever we used to fight with each other, we always used to break at a point and we used to say, what is important? Who is important? And that used to answer it. I think parenting ways also, I don't care what others are doing because it is their need. What is my need as of right now? That was my utter faith. And that is why I gave them and I knew that if I'm going to trust them with their independence, they are going to trust their independence. Slip-ups happen, Suma. I mean, even 60-year-old people will make the slip-ups.
And वो slippage होना अच्छा है. फिर parents क्यों हैं? Parents इसीलिए है, right? Because आप slip हुए, आपको as an parent मुझे आपको ये बताना है कि बेटा आपने यहाँ पर गलती करी. You are wrong this. You should have not done this. You might have thought about this way. So वही तो parenting है. उसके सिवाय और पेरेंटिंग क्या है? अब पेरेंटिंग मतलब वो कि मतलब ना, हाँ मुझे पायलट बनने की इच्छा थी इसलिए अब मैं मार के निया को पायलट बनाऊं. दिस इज नॉट पेरेंटिंग, राइट? जो मैक्सिमम पेरेंट्स गलती करते हैं कि हमारे टाइम पे हमको नहीं मिला इसलिए तुम लो. अरे उस बच्चे की शायद जरूरत ना हो उस चीज की, राइट? जैसे मैं स्पोर्ट्स में बहुत था पर मुझे सपोर्ट नहीं मिला. मेरे बच्चे स्पोर्ट्स में है ही नहीं और मैं उनको बार बार नहीं जाओ बैडमिंटन करो, जाओ क्रिकेट करो, जाओ फुटबॉल करो. अरे उनको खेलना ही नहीं है भाई, उनको किताबों में बैठ के उस किताबें पढ़ना है. तो मैं आई एम इन अ वे wrong parenting, that is correct. So that is the trust. We have to trust the kid what he or she wants to do and then just facilitate.
True. Facilitate the environment.
I am truly telling you, moved by the faith that you have on a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old. Like, I mean, that's amazing. So, like, I have one more question. Like, when you let the child do whatever they want, most of the parents come and tell that, you know, they are with the screen all the time, like, you know, mostly stuck to the screen. Yes. Did that happen? How did that go?
I heard a child's voice.
I don't know who was that.
Who was that? Beautiful, beautiful voice. Can I see the face also?
Yeah, you guys can like turn on the video.
Yeah, I would love to see all of your faces also. Yeah, if there are people around us.
There are 7. 5 more. Yeah.
Yeah, coming back to what you were asking.
Let them join, no? Oh, if
It's
not.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, technology screen thing is a big issue. I agree. A lot of parents have spoken about it, and I get
And
into
I guess one more reason is like we adults also, it's very difficult to control our urges. Like, to, yeah.
what a breakthrough, Suma. What a breakthrough. I get into violent, I'm telling you, violent fights, and not even arguments, violent fights with the parents when they say, oh, she's hooked up with the mobile. Oh, he's hooked up with the mobile. Ari, if it would have been given to you, even you would have done the same thing. In
Yeah.
fact, you must be doing right now also.
Yeah.
It's not about that. It's
Mm.
not about
And majorly the problem is, we as a parent do that, because we don't want them to eat our head. We will just give them the mobile kill better, mobile kill. This is we are matlab, providing them the screen, right? We are starting the TV, we are giving them mobile, we are giving the tab. Don't if you don't want the kid to go, hung up to the screen, don't provide them.
much
You
more
need to
better.
engage them in the
Yes.
activities. You need
Yeah.
to make them busy with something which they love. They will be like, okay, fine. Like if we sit together and have a Monopoly game for 2.5 hours, we are matlab, done. For at least 2 hours, we are busy with that thing. All four of us. So that is the way you need to find ways to engage the kid for if you don't want screen time, lesser screen time for them.
Yeah.
Yes, one thing is that
Mhm.
if you want a lesser screen time, then yes, you need to engage the child, and you cannot ask the child individually to get engaged into something, okay? Because he or she is a child. Okay, and second part is this, even though you cannot stop, because first of all, the kids are born in 21st century. How can you ask them to behave like cavemen? For I cannot get that thought. They are 21st century kids. They need to be with the 21st century. You cannot ask them to go back to the caveman wala thing कि अरे चलो नहीं वो पेड़ पे चढ़ेंगे जामुन तोड़ेंगे and all those things. Yes, that can happen, fine, it's okay, but they need to be present with this thing also. What you can do is this, like we did, you need to educate them. You need to tell them this is the pros, this is the cons. Now, what is your? It was not like that. Our children didn't go with this. They too went through this because internet is a very vast thing. It is there. What you need to pick it up. So we taught them what kind of the search words you need to go through, what can be really negative or an area where you can avoid it. So they need to get educated with this, and then again trust them. Trust them that when you have educated them, they will follow it.
So, okay, now I'm just taking a minute more in this, okay? So okay, let's assume you told Nia and your 6-year-old when they were 6-year-old that, okay, so internet and screen time is not too good and all that, but still they didn't have a goal, like they didn't have to go to school, study, do anything or anything like that. So, I mean, obviously they would have, be compelled to watch more screen, hooked onto it if they're watching something. Did that go? Did they go through that phase, and how did you react? Like, did you feel like, I told them so much and they're still, like, sometimes it happens, no, I educated them and still they're not following this. Like, we assume that we say the kid and the kid should follow. That's always there.
So Suma, in our case, it hardly happened so, because we took care of that. The way we made the process was like this only. That they were allowed to go physically, go out and play much more. And I was very much engaged with them. Like I would ask them to come to kitchen if I'm cooking, and they can have the role of sous chef. They can have the role of a food critic. And that's how we used to role play. We used to get engaged into active things. And if my husband is working something, so he will ask them to come. Okay, pick up your calculator. I'm going to give you the figures, do like this. So rather than telling them that your 2 hours of screen time is over, what we used to do is this break. We used to ask them to come and get engaged into our activities. So that way it became a very healthy and very, organic process for them. That, okay, leave that, come here, leave that, come here. And that's how we made that thing happen.
Okay, so the first year is over. So she questioned
I
you
hope,
what? Yeah.
it was a bit
No,
clear.
I mean, it did make sense. Like if a child has something else to do more interesting, so they would eventually, like we adults also usually go to a mobile just because we are bored. If we are standing in a line, we are bored, we want to just watch it, even if it's 2 seconds. And then if we have something, we would go cater to that, whatever it is. It's not like we will keep staying in the mobile. That's it. Once the child thinks something else is more interesting, they would rather go to the interesting. Very, very well put, actually. Okay, now so she came up with what to do, and then what did you guys decide? Like the first year is
so for a couple of another year, they were like more into their own exploration. Maybe paper art, this, that, digital, and everything. Recently, only it so happened that my elder child decided that earlier she was very much keen on music. Then we were having discussions about money and everything and all those things, because things like this keep on happening. So that's where the thing came in her mind that, okay, I can have an option of making my passion as my career. There are two things. You pursue your life for your passion, and you can also earn for your life. Okay. And there are people who club them. Those are the most fortunate, lucky people. And so when she also understood that, okay, this is also an option. So they started discovering what is my passion. I thought it was music, but no, it was not. They came up that no, philosophy, mythology, and that too, why it happened, because they used to have very beautiful nights with their dadi and aji, where there was so much of storytelling from mythology and everything. So that made them more keen towards this. So then they said, okay, I want to be a professor.
she said
Now when you have decided, now that when you have decided what you want to become, so then it was a reverse process. Okay, so now, Nia, if you want to be a professor, what we need to do? So they only researched everything. So now they only researched what kind of field they want to pursue and where and all. So then they came and said, you know what, Mama, to be a professor, I need to have academics. I need to have a proper curriculum and everything. So I said, then what do we do? So we have to give the 10th board. Okay, so let's go to NIOS. And that's how we registered. The younger one has yet not decided. So it's going on like that only. She's yet discovering. She's very fond of math. So she keeps on discovering math on her own, whether 6th standard, 7th standard, whichever book she gets, or she goes on to Khan Academy or anything. So that's how she does. She's more into her art, digital art and painting and storytelling. So that's just
that's actually amazing. So did you actually make an environment consciously, like any environment? Yes. So what were the steps with that?
So Suma, conscious environment creation was more towards a healthy conversation, a healthy conversation between a parent and a child, because that way what will happen is there will be an exploration which will happen.
You want to say hi?
Hello.
She's saying hi. Do you want to say hi? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So,
gone.
yeah, that's okay. What's your name, baby?
You want to say your name?
Ari, that's very unique name, yaar. I never heard this name.
Anthony Nasra.
What does it mean?
Is your name Anne?
Sahi. Very beautiful. So your conscious effort was put into the creation of the environment in the sense that for my elder child, it was more about intellectual thing. For my younger child, it was more about kinesthetic, more about imaginative thing. So we have, if you come to our home, we have all the music instruments, all the art supplies, and we have a lot of things which we keep on processing. I hope I'm able to make you understand.
No. So it was not specifically to one thing, but you did keep a lot of something that can be used in a different manner.
Yes, upon their interest, 1 month they are interested in this, so let's keep like things like that. And if not, then maybe according to any time it was the priority of the child.
Okay, so you would ask them what would you like to explore or things like that, and whatever ideas they would come up with, so you would start doing it. And so, like,
more importantly, Suma, it was more of their confidence, which we created an environment such, like Pratik and I created an environment such like that they used to come to us and tell us. We never questioned them or we never doubted them, and we always said that, okay, you want this, we have this much of support system, can you manage? They would be like, yeah, or we can do this also. So that was the more thing.
and so when I heard Nia, like she's very outspoken and very energetic and stuff like that. Was she like that from before? Is it